all you need is a jar, which we've got, your wine and your herbs. So, and as easy as this, you put the herbs into the jar, pour the wine on top, seal it, shake it up, stick it in the pantry.
Oh.
And all you need to do is every maybe 2 or 3 days go in and give it a bit of a shake just to make sure it's getting stirred up and mixed up. Leave it for 6 weeks, up to 6 weeks. Then strain it and filter it. I use unbleached coffee filter papers, okay, because of the chlorine. And rebottle it. So you've got to keep your bottle because you've got to put your wine back in the bottle. Cork it, and the other advantage of this, it actually keeps. Okay, because normally when you uncork a bottle of wine, you've got to drink it within a day or so. With this, you can uncork it, and it doesn't matter how long you take to drink it, it'll still keep, because with some of the herbs I use, they've got antioxidant properties, and so they are maintaining the health of the wine, I guess. Very simple. So what I'm using today is Siberian ginseng, which is very good for energy and also for strengthening the immune system. Plus it's also quite nice and flavoursome. And so all you really need for this, because we're only using about 750 mils of wine, is a handful of each of the herbs. So,
and is this readily available in the community?
Yeah, there are plenty of herb shops you can get this from. Yeah, I mean, Siberian ginseng is quite commonly used. The next one I'm using is licorice, which for the sweetness, okay, so it gives it nice flavour. Plus it's also good for the adrenals, because a lot of people get very stressed and their adrenals get run down, so we want to give them something to boost up their adrenals while they're drinking their red wine for dinner.
Wow, you just about have to drink it, don't you?
Yeah, well,
You've got the goodness in it.
The next one I'm using is hawthorn berries. Now, hawthorn berries are very, very good for the heart. Okay, they strengthen the heart. They help to increase or lower blood pressure, whichever way it needs to go. And they contain antioxidants. Okay, so that's the thing that's going to keep the wine. And they're also quite rich in vitamin C, which is also another good thing. Plus, they're quite sweet as well.
And the colour looks quite strong too.
Yeah, they're quite red, so I mean the wine actually goes quite darker after this. The next one I'm using is, these are Schisandra berries. Now these are a Chinese berry. They're quite tangy, so they give it a little bit of a tangy flavour, a little bit of
bite?
A bite, yeah, a bite's the word I'm looking for. Plus they're very rich in antioxidants, vitamin C, and they're also a really good liver tonic. Plus it's a energy tonic as well. Okay, so this is something that's used quite regularly in Chinese medicine. The last one I'm using, now everyone's going to love this one. This is Damiana. Okay, yeah, Damiana, which is a nerve tonic. It's also an antidepressant, but it's also an aphrodisiac. So you got a hot date, you take her out, you know, or him out, whatever your preference is, and you feed him the wine. And
or leave the Damiana out if you don't want that kind of effect.
Yeah, if you don't want that kind of effect, you know, and then everyone's happy. So, but this is also quite sweet as well, if you have a smell of that.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Yeah, and relaxing, so you get the benefit of a nerve tonic as well. So basically, that's about as much as you need, okay, for this amount of wine, and the rest is really easy. We just.
So it's for a litre, is it?
This is 750 ml bottle.
Okay.
Just pour the wine in, and it's basically done. So it's as easy as that, and very simple. Anyone can do this. I mean,
it looked very simple.
Takes 5 minutes. I've marked the top of the bottle, the jar, so I know when I put it in, so I know when it's time to take it out, and voila.
Fantastic.
Simple, easy.
Yeah.
Okay, and so this is almost like making a tincture, a herbal tincture, but because the alcoholic content of the wine is only about 13%, it's quite mild. Okay, so.
Great.
Easy.
Thank you very much.
No problems.